Ah, damn it. That noise you heard at the beginning, I was even gonna make... I had like a different Ah, shit, the visuals aren't on. Fucking... why does this happen to me? Anyway, that noise, obnoxious cat garbage you just heard... No, there he goes again. That obnoxious cat garbage you just heard... I was planning on doing a different intro, but that noise was like... It's Tailmon doing like an idle animation. It was like a little backflip yawn animation. But they did it like 15 times in a row, to the point where I thought the game like bugged out mid-save. I was very confused, and that completely derailed my train of thought. Unfortunately, I had already like started the stream by that point, so luckily it resolved the problem. Oh no. Okay, resolved the problem. Wait, you... No, you don't talk. Okay. Luckily, it resolved the problem I was having, which was going to be this big old conversation. Like, I don't know how to start streams in this fucking game. Like, normally it's like a consistent, like, jokey problem of, like, I have no idea how to start streams. Also, I can't fight anything. I need to leave. Tailmon is garbage and can't fight anything. But man, this game is really hard to talk about, or at least start talking about. To engage initially in conversation. When I'm alone, there's no one in chat to bounce off of. And the game is just like, I'm just going. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Fucking Tailmon, I don't give a shit. Hello, Cookie! How you been, man? How's life? Welcome to... I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing with my life right now. I'm in a bad spot. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. I don't know where I'm going. Don't play games blind. Do thorough research every time you ever play a game, or else shit like this happens. Okay, apparently we got the whole fucking squad here. Hello, Joker. None of you are supposed to be here. This is not your stream. Go to Ninja. Shoo. Get skedaddle. You're like a gnats. You're gross. You've been tainted by Ninja. You see, it's like a disease. He's spread like a vast, inexorable, well, disease. I don't really have a more fancy term for that, but at the end of the day, it gets the job done. Welcome. Oh, we're starting strong with this story. All right. Carry on. Unless you mean me, in which case, fuck you. But all right. I was not expecting story time. You caught me flat-footed. Well, the Joker, just quit whatever it is you're doing. Just knock that shit off. Welcome to whatever the hell game I'm playing. I'm a Catman. Don't poke the hornet's nest. There's a smarter man than me once said, never screw around with stupid people, because they'll drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. That's not the exact quote. That's not even close to the quote, but it gets the job done. You know what I meant. I would know. I'm one of said stupid people, which is why I don't know how to do a quote properly. Either way, welcome to Digimon, that game series no one... Yeah, it started off as a game. It's a game series. That game series no one knows about. There's a fireman. That's the whole plot. There you go. Howdy, Tom. Fighting Tom. How are you doing? Welcome to the other Digimon game I still don't know anything about. And what's up? Struggles. Why is this game so much more complicated than the first game? Why is this game more plot-driven than the first? This game's wrong. This game is sin. I also don't even like my Digimon. I've been letting it go up to chat as to, like, what egg I pick, what stats to focus, and so on and so forth. So that effectively, chat gets to decide what Digimon I get. However, they decided on Tailmon. And this cat bastard sucks at being alive, and so... I don't even know how to get new moves in this game, other than through fights, so... Either I throw myself into random combat and hope for the best, or just kill Tailmon. And I don't think people are gonna be happy with that second option. Oh. Where's the... There it is. There's the option. How do I How long have you been alive? It's only been 3 days. We're gonna be here for a while if I try to just kill Tailmon. Ugh. Welcome to First Impression on Digimon World. Hell, in this episode, we're gonna be killing our companion because Tailmon sucks. Yeah. Oh, I've played the first Digimon World game. I know how it works. It's just that Digimon World 1 I at least had pre-experience with. This one, I don't. This one's a full blind playthrough that I was just being like, hey, ain't this a spiritual sequel? And it was. And, man, getting new moves in this, because for some reason this game is balanced like piss. And the areas the game is asking me to go to via the main plot are way too fucking hard for me to be in right now for some reason. I don't think this game understands what the first game was good, where it had not a first impression. Yeah. That is a very accurate first impression. I'm struggling, but for not good reasons. So I'm not liking this game as much. I mean, it's still Digimon World, so it's not exactly bad, but it's not as good as the first game thus far. Like I don't even know what enemies... You know, like, one thing, I know they added a map, and it's super nice, but I don't even know what enemies are on which screen. I would just have to go fight random dudes. You know, I haven't been to Fluorescence Cave. Let's just go explore there. We're just gonna go fight some random dudes. Hope I learn a new move, and if not, Tailmon's going to die. Welcome to the grinding episode. Episode 3, and we've already hit a hardline roadblock where I don't know how to progress. Oh, the magic of playing a game blind, isn't it? You get that special first impression. You get to see me raw when it comes to playing a game. You see how I'm doing like 150 damage a swing? The variance, but about that ballpark. Yeah, the area the game is asking me to go, let's lower that to like 20 damage, and the enemy has like 3,000 HP. And the enemy hits for like 300 damage. None of these are a good equation. Welcome to video games. We're having problems right out. Why couldn't I get a metal Digimon? There are gear dudes just everywhere. They would at least give me something. I'm sorry to say, but I forgot what that thing's name is, but they typically have, like, wind abilities. I don't even know if I can learn wind, because this game doesn't tell me what skills or what one, for some reason. Like, I don't know what element this is, and I don't know if that's wind. So, I guess I gotta go find something that looks like, oh yeah, this thing would use physical attacks. Despite the fact that every enemy looks like it would use physical attacks, because there's not magic in this world. Where am I going? I'm already lost again. Fantastic job, me. Knocking it right out of the park. Anyway, how are you all doing? How's everyone else's day going? You all having a fun time? You having a good experience? As I walk through big old plains that take just a little bit too long to get through because I gotta nitpick the hell. We got a couple new dudes in chat, and I gotta immediately give them the worst impression of my stream. Okay, technically, Cookie and Joker, you're not new, but you come from the co-streams, and we're not playing Jackbox right now, so you get to see me bitch for like 7 years. It's that kind of content that really alienates that audience from my content. It's good shit. You can even tell we're still so early game that I'm just using the basic punch attack, because I just don't know anything else. I remember there being a mechanic that's like, you'd learn the basics of an element when you didn't have any other moves of that element, but unfortunately every Digimon I've gotten, that's not just the Agumon line, has only known fighting moves. Yeah, but at least in Digimon World 1, each Digimon I got, unless the whole point was to just sack my dude, I could make progress. Like, I could go out and venture into the world and see brand new things, explore new sights. But in this game, I'm like, oh, hey, there's a candle dude. I'm gonna fight this guy. Maybe this guy will do a physical move. I think he'd know a fire move, but I think I might be able to learn those too, maybe. Keep going, Cookie. Just run your mouth. It's fine. I need things to talk about. Jakiso, bold of you to assume I'm alive. You're already gone one step too far. You're highballing it immediately. I'm gonna need you to leave because you very clearly think that I can make good content. Your expectations are too high for me. Also, I'm sorry to say, Jakiso, but I don't think this Tailmon is gonna live up to your expectations, because right now Tailmon's a hot fucking dumpster fire, because I don't know any moves. I don't know where to get moves. This isn't Digimon World 1. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Where am I going? How do I be alive? Yeah, that was my initial thought process, was I was just gonna kill off Tailmon, but I think people would get mad at that. At least the finisher minigame's easy. I don't know whether I would consider that a compliment or a downgrade to this game, that combat's even easier, when combat in the first game was already piss easy. I don't know if you're being serious right now, but that sounds just close enough to a shit post, and I'm not a big fan. What the hell is this thing? What is this big Oh, that's Growlmon. Okay. Why is he named Growlmon? Oh. Oh, this is the forgetful dude. Can I walk past you? No, you're just doing that. Okay. Thank you, game. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm being strong-armed. You know, this is the kind of situation where physical violence would solve our problems. I would still probably get my ass kicked, and that's not really conducive to protagonist attitude, but you can't say I'm wrong. I could get physical real far, real fast, and it would solve my problems. Get that Chiaki shit out of here. That's the worst girl of Danganronpa. Shit's garbage. Okay, not the worst. There are some definite worse, but that's like mid-tier. Get that. This isn't a Danganronpa stream. We're not weeaboo. Despite the fact this game is not in English and was only released in Japan, and I had to get an English fan-made patch to play this fucking game. Hope we don't see any more CG cutscenes, or else we're gonna be very confused very fast. Let's fight this green plant thing. Maybe it'll know a fighting type move. Jakiso, that's the good outcome. Because then I wouldn't have to play this game anymore. Is that poison breath of physical? Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Even if I had one more move, like back when I was Greymon, before Greymon got super murdered, at least I had another move. I had like a flame pillar attack, and that's neat. And then I had like a big AoE fire attack, despite the fact that I never got to use it. That's neat. That adds some like variety to combat. Right now I have punch, and that's it. I can't even use my legs. Not an option. You have to learn how to do that. I guess I'm going back to town. You know what? Fuck Tailmon. Tailmon can eat a bag of dick. I don't have any way of getting you new moves. Time to brain train spam until something good happens. I swear to God, this game better have upgraded the brain training experience, or else this is gonna be a very boring stream very fast. Jakiso, don't you start with me. Tell me how to make Tailmon not hot garbage, and then we'll get a better time. Or don't tell me. That ruins some of the experience of me bitching. People obviously, I mean, they come here for that. Is this not what you like? Seeing someone play a game you like and then just bitch the whole entire time? Money. I need to stop buying meat. I have a problem. I have a meat addiction. I already know training's been slightly upgraded, like very minorly, but I don't know specifically brains. Specifically because some of those mini games you could do are also way easier. I mean, first impressions, because it's the joke right now, good that you haven't played this. The sequel's better. Just to be entirely honest, Tailmon looks like garbage. I don't want cat with gloves. I want boxing glove. Cactus. Why would I want a cat with gloves when I could get a cactus with gloves? The difference is right in the finer details. Awful Digimon, because it's not a big pissed off cactus. I myself am not an anime boy, despite the fact my profile image is an anime boy. Actually not true, that's fan art. He's from a game that literally no one's ever turned about. Yeah, that is fair. I'll give you spiky gloves, but you have to realize spiky gloves are not legal in competitive sports, whereas that cactus would be. Meaning you could go to a boxing match and see that cactus. You could not go to a boxing match and see that cat. That docks points. They kind of balance out. Spikes to not being competitive, like legally competitive at all. Breaking the meta. I'm pretty sure that's just called murder. Which one of these is brain? Okay. Time to do this for a while. Luckily, I'm actually quite glad. The only two I can consistently do, and I'm saying like 95% of the time, would probably be brains and offense. Okay, yes, there's no rules. I understand that. But also I have to realize that... Shut up. Dude, if you start throwing rules to the side, just get me, like, Machine Dramon, or whatever the final boss in the first game is. Now I have a big, pissed-off metal dinosaur with a rocket launcher. If we're talking about spiked gloves being legal, big metal, machine, rocket launcher-wielding dragons are allowed. And let me tell you right now, Tailmon does not win that fight either. I don't think you want to open this can of worms. The moment we start getting illegal, I'll get illegal harder and faster, with a more viscous attitude. I was looking at a bomb the whole time. I'm a bad man. God damn it, you fat cat bastard. Let's just really hope that for some reason the game calls them perfects. I actually do. Well, actually, is that a translation thing? Because this game has changed the name of a lot of Digimon. Like, I'm not a Digimon dude. I don't know a lot of... I don't watch any of the animes. I've never played any of the other games. I just like these games, and that's it. Why are they named differently? Like, they're not like, okay, Babe 1 and 2. Why are they not Rookie, Champion, Ultimate anymore? Now they're Child, Adult, Perfect, and then Ultimate. I know Perfect's the new one. They're like the Super or whatever garbage. What are they supposed to be called? Oh. That hurt. That was the pain. Ow. What are they supposed to be called? Huh. It just sounds weird for it to be, that's just objectively not true, because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not perfect, because there's a stage beyond perfect. Someone's lying to me, and someone needs to get fired. This is wrong. I still mentally call them, like, Rookie, Champion, Ultimate. That's such an easy-to-remember system. They're rookies, then they're the champion, then they're the ultimate. They're the strongest, they're the best. Calling them baby, child, adult, perfect. Ultimate, like, there's a disconnect at some point. Like, okay, that's a time, that's like state of growth, state of growth, state of growth, state of growth. I am the champion. I'm perfect now. I am a god amongst Earth. And then the next stage is I'm a god on Earth, but better. Something tells me I don't think anyone came out of the womb as an ultimate. You don't get that title from birth. Can you learn a new move, you fat cat bastard? Hopefully, like, 1% of these stats are gonna carry over, which is neat, I guess. I can get Tailmon to use other moves and other strategies. Other moves, like, in, like, air quotes. These are, like, italicized and bolded. I'm sorry to say, Tailmon, but unless you have a Digivolution that is just being brains and no other stat, I don't think you're gonna have a good time. Yeah, it's a champion. That sounds right. It's good. The 2 stages of baby, I don't know what they're supposed to be called. Baby 1 and 2, that's good enough, I don't care. But then rookie, champion, ultimate. I'm just wondering what the perfect is supposed to be called. Because even going baby, then rookie, champion, perfect, ultimate still doesn't sound right. Like, perfect doesn't fit in either of the naming schemes. Which makes me ask why it on Earth it's named that, because it's bad. It's a bad time. I don't know why the fuck we got on the topic of Danganronpa. Weevil dropped one Danganronpa, like, emote, and it was all downhill from there. Common sensibilities have been thrown to the side and out the window. The cat is actually a gendered of a hot sack of garbage, because that's what Tailmon is right now. At least until they learn new moves. Then we'll be fine. Whatever stupid bullshit he gets himself into, he'll learn. Ah, shit! I didn't keep I mean, Danganronpa is a good. It's just that I put these VODs on YouTube, and I don't want it to be like, oh boy, someone's playing Danganronpa, god damn it. Someone's playing Digimon World, oh boy, and then it's 2 hours of me talking about fucking Danganronpa. Getting a shitload of brains. I'm a smart cat. That's the wrong button. I got a lot of brains. I'm smart. I'm a smart and smart. I hope you guys are seriously just ready for me to be doing this for probably about like 30 minutes. We're going to be here for a while. Don't you ever all just stop wanting to stand and just go prone? The moment you stop moving, if you're not laying down, you're wasting energy and you're not optimizing your... I fucked up. I got distracted. I was too busy talking about optimizing laziness. I optimized my laziness right into a bomb. Thank you. Oh shit. I forgot that's a mechanic in this game. My own hubris. Wait. That's right, the doctor works by default in this game. Then what's the point of resting? Yeah, no, the doctor is just there by default in this game. The whole resting mechanic at Digimon's house is now pointless. Did they rework that somehow? Because I don't understand otherwise. It's just... Hello, doctor, I have worked my cat unto death. Fix it. Make it work better. It's broken. Yeah. That one's a significant fatigue increase, whereas the Digimon house was a minor increase. Bunch of minor mechanics I'm not liking that they changed. Like, I can understand why they'd want to have like a bunch of the fucking... I don't have anything else to feed you. You're not taking the green Digimushroom. I need that for Fire Boy. Here you go. No, that's like a named thing. That's probably important. Oh shit, you could just be hungry. Fucking... That's just too damn bad. How many fish emotes do you have? You got a lot of those. You got variety. I'm impressed. I think I was going on another inane ramble, but I forgot. Oh yeah, it's that I like the Digimon Worlds mechanic of, like, your city sucks at the beginning of the game. Playing the game at Digimon World 1 is hell. But as you get to late game, you feel like you're making progress. Like, I don't have a fucking doctor. I'm dying. Someone send help. I have no way of getting food. I have no way of storing items. I have no way of shopping. And then as you progress through the game, not only are you getting stronger, but you're making progress by making the town stronger. You really feel like you're achieving something. I mean, we're not far enough in the game for me to definitively say that's not how it works in this game, but considering that's the same general mechanic, not as big of a fan of it. It's not clearly in, like, the brink of ruin. Like, the city's still standing. Digimon even specifically name-dropped at the beginning of the game, hey, we don't have a doctor, could you go get them? I go into the doctor's clinic, there very clearly is a doctor. I think Digimon's gone senile. At this point, I'd be not surprised if no one actually left the city. They just went out on like a field trip or something, and Digimon immediately had a fit because his Alzheimer's-ridden brain started collapsing upon itself the moment time he thought that someone left. Oh no, it's all over again. I have lost control of my character. My hands were off the keyboard at that time. He just did that. Can I play the game now? Okay. Alright. Cool. I did it. What was I doing before? Oh yeah, brains training. I do get physically exhausted when trying to get a big brain. Galaxy brain. Either way, fuck off, Tailmon. Learn a new move. Like how the moment I need to start filling for silence, it's me bitching again. God damn it. I'm sorry. I know people don't like to watch that garbage. I at least try to do only, like, sensible complaints, or at least opinionated complaints. I don't try to just nitpick to all hell unless that's a point I'm trying to get across. I only try to complain when it's actually sensible to do so, and is something I feel is a genuine fault, not to complain for the sake of complaining or because I'm a contrarian asshole. I know I would be absolutely livid if someone tried to tear up one of my favorite games for completely illegitimate and unjustified complaints. Well, that'd be problems. We'd start having a real fucking big issue at that point. I'm gonna start getting physical. Tailmon, please. Tailmon, please. I'm even using the big super training. Tailmon, please. That's one problem I do have with this game. That's also the first game. It's most of the fact that when silence starts ensuing, like, I've run out of things to talk about. How are you guys all doing? How's everyone else's day going? Please entertain me. Despite me being the entertainer here, now I'm getting bored. Oh no. This is a recursive issue before everyone leaves, including me. Alright, I need to do something. I need to achieve something with my life. I think I've said my piece time and time again about how good I'm doing at this point. You only have one Digimon? I mean, I think so. One other person's a dirty fucking cheater and has 2. But I don't know what her whole thing is. She just has 2. Normally you're supposed to only have 1. So someone is cheating, but luckily that's not my problem for right now. I've actually never been into the Coliseum. I also don't care all that much. Yeah, it's just like floors or some garbage. Wait a minute. What's that wait? That's probably a fight. That's probably like the registration thing, that like wait symbol, but I gotta go check. I haven't actually done that in this game. My brain immediately thinks of the arena from the first game and think, this is pointless. But this game's put a lot bigger of an emphasis on that aspect of this game, so I might as well try. Why are you gold? Why are you like a diamond man? Oh. Oh, these are the internet people who aren't being sucked into the real world. But no, that's not the... Huh. Then what's over here? Oh! Is this just another gym? Because I know how it worked in the first game was other gyms would buff certain stats, but they'd be limited. But this is just all of them. I guess this is training so if you use it, because like the bathroom, a shop, and the gym is all right here. So that's a much more convenient place to just spam training. But yeah, it's just a second gym, I guess. It's a lot more convenient, but it does have the downside of not being next to a cactus man. But thank God the bathroom's right here. This is one of the complaints I had at the beginning of the game, is they just moved the toilet away. It's a trade-off. I don't know which one would definitively be better. Assuming you're willing to shill out cash... Actually, they're probably comparable differences. It is slightly further, but assuming you're willing to shell out cash for porta potties, food, and all that garbage, the other gym probably would be better. It's because if money's not an issue, you never need to leave to go to the bathroom and to feed. So then, yeah, the other gym would be better. But for now, this one's just a straight upgrade. As minor as it is. Now, where's the logic boy? There it is. I like the aesthetic of this gym thus far. It's really weird. Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh, perspective has changed. Why are they skull bombs now? But despite the visual change, the actual mechanic has not actually adjusted. Also, I didn't name drop it, but nice, Weevil. Snow is a good time. I hope you had fun. Or didn't. You know, I'm not one to judge. You're allowed to spend your time however you fucking want. I think this is a definitively harder one. That perspective can block off your sightlines, whereas the one in the other gym is just definitively easier to do because of the perspective and how it's spun. Is there any definitive difference in lifespans in this game, or is the systems just about the same in each one of them? Because I'm curious as to how long Tailmon's going to live if he's just not going to learn new moves. He's giving me problems right now, and I need to find a way to resolve that. Also, I'm about to run out of money and food, so I guess we're done brain training for now. God, you fat cat bastard. Even only Greymon has eaten a comparable amount of you. I get it, you're both champions, but Jesus, man. Oh. I don't know. Why are you screaming? Why are you suddenly feeling very impassioned about being loud? Oh, there's no food sold here. So you'd need to, like, stock up on food in advance to be there or something. Yeah. That's very clearly like a competition kind of gym. Fuck you, Weevil. Rude. That's not very nice. You're not being the watcher I knew you could be. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, that's better. That's more accurate. Oh. That's also fair. I'm not... I have very few chat rules. If someone just wants to scream, who am I to judge? They're allowed to do that. I'm not about to internet police my own chat, despite the fact that's my job and I probably should. Now, what would have something physical-based? I can't really go to the submerged ruins. Enemies there are just scary enough, or tedious enough to fight. There was, like, no physical-looking dudes in the entirety of the railroad plains. And Signpost, I don't even remember what was in... I'm probably just gonna go to Signpost Forest. At least I can gather green Digimushrooms for Meramon. I got money, yeah! It didn't make a... No, there it goes. I don't know why that took so long to make a sound. It's actually one of the first times I've been able to actually utilize the whole notification window in the top left. The webcam has long since been gone, but I used that pre-existing box for more constructive purposes. This way it's not just right in the middle of the screen. Oh, hey, something important's going on in game? Fuck you. Here's a $1. Ruin the streaming experience for everyone else for like half a second. Cookie, bold of you to assume that I think you are a human being and am not an unfeeling machine. I'd like to buzz in final answer. What is aroused? Yes, that is my final answer, Colton. I don't think that's his name. I don't think Colton is the right name. I've not watched, like, Jeopardy, like, ever. Dude, look at all my new moves! Except, I've seen all of these before, and the problem is that none of them are relevant because I still only have one fucking move. God damn it. I wasn't paying attention and I wasted my crit smack. Fuck. Actually, that gear is using a physical move. It's using the same scratch attack I am. Unless they're like recycling animations and it's a different attack. Actually, yeah. That is a scratch attack. I don't have that move. Cookie, you don't have to be here. I've never once held anyone hostage. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. I appreciate people being here and supporting the drive for success, but at the end of the day, I want to be an entertainer. If you're not being entertained, feel free to leave. I'm trying my best to make it work on out here, but I mean, hey, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, then go do something you enjoy. I'd rather not build my community on a pile of corpses. Alright, that's fair. I don't think I can learn that Dark Ball attack. Also, why on earth is Impmon always in permanent power stance? Does this man not know how to stand on the ground like a sensible person? Jesus, Impmon. Calm thyself. I did it. I'm so proud of myself. I need to go fight those gear fuckers. I want to see if I can learn that scratch move. I need something. Mach Punch is not... Ooh, that's an Agumon. Oh, they typically know fire moves. What can I learn? I can learn electric shit, but only this one, which definitely does not help me because I don't know what that is. And actually, off the top of my head, I don't know anyone who can use electric moves on the enemy's team. And I don't even know what element this is, because this game doesn't tell me it for some reason. This is one of the more questionable decisions they've made between games. Why am I not allowed to see what element this is? If I knew if this was like nature, I'd go farm those plant fuckers, but I don't know. So I have to assume fighting. So I'm out of healing items again. I'm having a lot of problems. I think that's the, like, foundational reason why I'm complaining so much. I'm just having a lot of problems. Fight me. Give me a new physical move. No, I already have that move. Was that a buff? Was that like Warcry? If so, thank God. I really would like Warcry. Buffs are stupidly broken. Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot about buffs in these games. My kingdom for a metal Digimon. Oh, where's like Giromon or any of the metal dudes? Any of them. I don't care. Give me like realized potential or whatever that move was called. Let me break this game. Fucking kill him, please. Learn Warcry. That'll be so nice. It's muscle charge. Okay. Still so nice. That's so fucking good. Oh my god. Thank you. Muscle charge would actually be better in this situation. Another weird change they made, and I'm not a big fan of in this game, is it doesn't tell me what fucking things they're getting buffed. But dudes, it's finally been time. We've only been here for 40 minutes. Ooh! Wish I had the webcam. I could just flex right on screen, and then people would really not like to look at that, and people would leave the stream. But it'd be worth it. I'll take the loss of viewership. Yo, we finally have done something. Oh, this game, whereas Digimon World 1 is a little antagonistic, this one is like a little antagonistic to new players. This one is actively hostile, and I'm being bullied right now. This game is actively trying to push me into lockers for trying to progress. Yeah, I don't know how this game calculates damage. Ooh, bug dude. Fight that guy, I guess. Yeah, that sexy ass buff, and then please use your move, cat, please. Thank you. That didn't even do extra damage. Kick his ass, cat, please. It didn't even do that much more. Okay, it did do noticeable increase, but it's not much. Hey, fuck you, Fighting Tom. Why you gotta do me dirty like this? Why you gotta shatter my hopes and dreams? Where's the shitter? Oh, it's so far away. It's over here. All right. Where the fuck am I going? Okay, it's over here. Ooh, mushroom. Now's not the time. Stop telling me you gotta go to the fucking bathroom. You've got to take a shit. Now's the time for mushroom. Now's not the time for Yu-Gi-Oh! It is always the time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. That's fair. I like how they're trying to make that like a massive plot point, but you know the only reason he threw away those cards is just so they couldn't be like, hey, Yugi's about to lose a duel. Time for Aspol. Oh, he just has Exodia in his hand. Just again. He just does it again. My boy over here did not use any draw or search power and just hit Exodia. You cheating fucker. Oh, that's all the time, Cookie. You clearly have not been around enough to see my own streams. You don't even know what my own characters are named right now. I asked, specifically Weevil, I asked chat, my dude's name is... My name is Butter Joe. Ask Weevil. Our name is Butter Joe. Our first Digimon was named Ungler, and this one is named Jupreb. So, yes, I have named myself dumb things. This is more so at fault. There you go. At fault of the audience, but yes. What is he? Wait a minute. Whoa. What's down here? Both of the areas are not conducive to me playing the game, but yeah, that's submerged. Oh, that's how you get to submerged ruins. Okay, I understand. I'm gonna go fight those gear dudes. I want to see if I can learn that claw move. Yeah, Weevil's got definitely an interesting naming scheme. My typical naming scheme for... Dude, this dude would totally know physical moves. Get back here, you ogre bitch. That's actually like... I don't remember his name, but it's not like Ogremon. Ogremon's his Digivolution. These are Gremlin fucker. That's his name. Bitch. Yeah, my typical naming scheme is one of two things. I either make noise with my mouth until a name comes out of it. That's how I named myself in my Pokemon playthrough when I played Crystal Clear. But my typical other naming scheme is the very first food item to pop into my head is my naming scheme. Like how I name myself on, like, Terraria or Paper Mario. Like pork roast. That would be a name. Just right there. Like bacon bits. That's another name. I don't know why. It originally was supposed to just be whatever object appeared in my head, but it always turned into food for some reason, and so now I just specifically think of food off the top of my head. Banana smoothie. That's a Digimon name. I didn't actually learn a new move. That's a fat load of shit. That's the problem with trying to learn physical moves. Whereas with other types of attacks, like, okay, this dude's summoning a big lava column. I don't know how to summon a big lava column. But with physical moves, I can hit him with the stick. I can hit him with the stick, but different this time. I can kick him with the stick. I don't know how that works, but it's a different move this time. Why? You know what, Tailmon, I really wish you weren't alive. Why? At least use a different element, please. Did that dude just fucking explode? Can I learn explosion? That's probably a fire attack. God damn it. Goddamn fire types holding on to explosions like they think they're the big shit. What if I want to punch a dude and have his head explode? I should be allowed to do that, damn it. Fuck. I'm not healing items. Yeah, that's a fire. These are all fire moves. I already know those moves. I just can't use them. I gotta say, the worst name I've ever had, because we're on the topic of names, the worst name I've ever had in a game was actually one of the games I've streamed. And I again had asked the audience, what should I name myself? Lollifant, dude who just typed in chat, I think he knows where this is going. When I was playing Fire Emblem and I had to name the tactician of the game, the main character, the one that everyone talks to for advice and support, he named him Yeet. But not the way you're thinking of it, like Y-E-E-T. No. That is too standard. No, he named it Yeet, but with 3 E's, so it's actually Yeet. It's a little bit longer, a little bit too long for it to sound comfortable on your ears or comfortable on your eyes reading it. Because an excessive amount of E's, like, okay, it's a joke. You just put like a shitload of E's. But with 3 E's, it's like it's too little for that bit to get across, but it's also too many for the name to convey itself properly on any regard. And in all honesty, I immediately vomited upon seeing it, and that was the worst name I've ever had. There's your story. Don't name yourself Yeet, kids. That is actually why I did terrible in that playthrough. My tactician was actually cursed, and it ended the whole playthrough in bloodshed. My own blood. I did, however, find out that upon reading a bad name, my skin peels off at an alarming rate, which I guess that's fun. I need to leave. I need to leave. Cat, you're not allowed to say no to leaving. I'd like to not die. What does this do? That is a divine chest. Alright, that's good. Don't you just love it when your house cat eats twice its body weight every day? For every meal? Because he's an animal? Yeah, fuck this. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh shit, autopilots are airplanes. I never knew what these were supposed to be in Digimon World 1. I always just saw them as a black blob. They're supposed to be a plane going on autopilot. That is really dumb, and I love it. That is really fucking stupid. You gotta do it not in all caps a lot of the time, unless that's how the game just works. Because typically I like to do a lot more subtle. Like one of the ones I like would be something along the lines of like, sup, bruh. Hey man, how you doing? Sup, bruh? Hey man, yo, sup, bruh? There's some stupid shit like that. Everyone's really chill. Not specifically that one, but it's an example. I like to make it think like they're saying something, like, oh, apostrophe, fuck. Like if they made eye contact on me, just saying it in person, it'd be like they see my character and my ugliness catches them off guard. Say, man, hey, how's it going? Oh, fuck! It shocks them. It interrupts their thought process. And they're like, Jesus, you are fucking ugly. Or some garbage like that. You gotta get creative with it. You gotta have fun with how you name your characters in these games. There's so many different ways to do it. It's an art form. Nah, fuck off. I need to wait for this day to end so my Digimon will stop bleeding. And then we go back into the forest for more bloodletting. You know, if I'm actually using Tailmon, I might as well train other stats than... Jesus, I already have 400 brains. Oh my god. Oh, wow, that's not normal. I'm gonna keep doing it, though, just on the off chance I do learn something new. My Tamer rank is still so low, it doesn't matter. Almost not, like, less than irrelevant is the amount of points that are going to be carried over to my next Digimon. This shit doesn't matter. If Tailmon doesn't learn a new move, Tailmon was a waste of my time. Get your shit together, Tail Boy. Smart cat gon' get bodied. I think we're well beyond an IQ of 170, Lollifan. We're also not a psychotic bomber terrorist who wants for death. Shit. I got distracted again. God damn it. Stop referencing Mega Man Battle Network. Now's not the time for this, Lollifan. Fuck off. You can't just post about 170 IQ and think you can get away with that shit unscathed. Damn, my character is heavy-footed. My dude's got a tromp going on. Like, he puts he's just stomping as he walks. That or that's Tailmon, and Tailmon weighs like 200 pounds like a fat, overweight man. That was redundant. Both fat and overweight. That is a fat, overweight cat. Now, specifically, that's a reference, like I said, to Mega Man Battle Network, where one of the first antagonists of the game says, "How could I failed? I was so intelligent, intelligent, and then in parentheses says IQ 170 with an exclamation point, and that fully stopped all cognitive processes I had going on in my mind for how absolutely idiotic. And the best part about it is that he was monologuing, like, he was reacting to what I did and no one else was there. He was telling himself he's too smart to have lost and then says his own IQ. I don't freaking understand why, but I will tell you it was piss funny. Oh lord. That's a maximum chonk. God, this is a smart-ass cat who for some reason can't learn new shit, god damn it. I mean, to be fair, learning new moves via brains training has always been really, really low chance. It has not exactly been in your favor, but I wanted this to be like Digimon World 1, where I got a really luck sack crazy, or I got a crazy early game move learning. That wasn't relevant, but I did get one in, like, the first hour. There it is. I don't even know what I just learned. Light Soul. Okay. You stop that. Oh. Oh shit, is that a new element? Because I don't recognize that icon. Is that like holy or some garbage? What's the damage on all these? You know what? This doesn't say casting time either. I'd have to see the move. Yeah, holy. That's rad. Holy shit. No, that was not in the last game, Lollifant. That is a new element. Neat. I like new elements. New elements are cool. Like that's a cool. It's a cool new element to the game. Here, I'm gonna use that thing that's pointless just because I don't care. Because he's got to take a fucking shit. You're disgusting. What kind of Digimon use light attacks? Probably holy garbage. Anjumon. Or Anjumon, or whatever their name is. Anything holy, I would imagine. And probably electric stuff will start doing that, because those have a lot of bleed over. Something that emits light and holy energy compared to something that emits electricity, because, you know, electric emits light, and so that's the holy and light element. Ha ha ha. And I'd imagine there's probably some dude that uses... Wait, no, dark's not an element. I don't know, man. That might be a double standard element. There might be, like, evil shit in there, too. That'd be a catch-all. That'd probably be a good way to do it, because I do not think there'd be enough Digimon that are specifically, I'm, like, holy, but there's a lot of devil dudes, which is weird that there's that distinction, but there's a lot more you can do with evil than good. Weirdly enough. I don't think that's how they're gonna do it, maybe, but if it is, that'd be the raddest shit. Give me meat. Put your meat in my mouth. Thank you. Please don't let anyone know I said that, or else I will beat you with your own meat. Shut the fuck up, wee bitch. Alright, I have done it. Well, yeah, actually, I have succeeded. I actually didn't think I'd get this far. I was not expecting to have actually learned a new move. So, I guess let's go get more green Digimushrooms, maybe? I suppose? I mean, I really don't... Like, my game plan is officially thrown to the side. I'm just going now. Now we're officially off the rails. Put your meat in... No, that's too easy, Lollifant. I was doing that specifically to... Oh, god damn it. Lollifant, that's too easy. That's too easy. I was doing that specifically for the purpose of being a dumb quote. Put your meat in my mouth is a classic. That's not... I didn't even invent that. I stole that from just somewhere on the internet. I don't know. I've heard it before. Oh, shit. Yeah, I remember where I did it. I remember. At least something similar. I didn't specifically steal it from the phrase, put your meat in my mouth. I stole it from a TV show that's not on the air anymore. And there was a quote about bears, and he just said, bears, put your heads in their mouth. And so that's always... That line of thinking and that line of phrasing has always stuck with me since I was young, because I was very easy to make laugh as a kid, and I almost fell out of my fucking chair pissed laughing at the whole bear bits. I was a very basic bitch kid. My humor was the definition of basic, and I found it hilarious. Alright, you fiery bastard. I mean, I need all of you to ask yourself, does this dude not look like piss evil? This is the generic boss of a fire dungeon. Now, he's a cool guy. And he's only ever been a cool guy. I mean, in the first game, he was a little confused, and you had, like, a fight, but you fight most things in this game. Meramon has never been a bad dude. Even then, he was only doing it because he thought it was the right thing to do, not because he's a bad person. Meramon's a bro, and I will always respect Fire Boy. Oh, I have a move. Yo, that's so fucking cool! That's so cool, I can do that now. Oh, that does so much fucking damage. He actually specifically said why he's standing there. He wants to go into the forest to get the mushrooms, but he can't go in any deeper or he may start a forest fire. He's at the entrance. Apparently there's not enough burnable shit near him to start a fire. Like, they at least addressed that bit. Hey, don't you say that, Tom. That's been one of the very few things they've explained. He specifically said he's staying just out of the forest enough to not set shit on fire. It's been addressed. I mean, not well, but at least it was. You know, there was an attempt. They tried to address why the hell Meramon's in the middle of the fucking forest. I mean, graphically, he's very clearly standing on grass and shit, but you can see there's more dirt in this area. Like, he's standing on a patch of dirt. It's the little things. He's trying. He doesn't want to burn the forest to the ground. But because the whole city, like, everyone left, because this is Digimon World 1 again, I guess, all the people who gathered these special mushrooms for him fucked off, and so he was trying to gather them himself, but almost set the forest on fire, so he's literally standing there waiting to see if someone shows up to ask for help. I need one more mushroom. Please, Tailmon, fucking hit him. I don't know why a lot of people don't flinch in this game. Everything's a glancing blow. I mean, it was completely infuriating. I mean, it's actually inconsistent whether or not stuff makes you flinch. Like, I remember the first fight in this game off stream when I was doing a test run. The very first fight against Goemon, or the same Digimon I'm fighting right now, this guy, in the tutorial with Agumon. I got stun-locked so hard I needed to use all 5 of my small recoveries, and even still almost lost. It was that bad. But in that fight right there, almost no attack got interrupted. Also, I just harvested that man for meat. So I don't know why attacks just don't register anymore. I mean, it's probably a better system, but there's a little bit less skill involved and risk of doing a very long, wind-upping attack compared to a very fast, like, jab to keep an enemy stun-locked. I can't really say that's a fair comparison, to be fair. Fast attacks that stun-locked enemies were stupidly piss-broken in the first game. That was the whole... Actually, the finisher system they have right now is actually how I beat Goemon, whatever his name was. That was a good change to resolve that problem, is the fact that your finishers cannot be interrupted and they pause time, then they knock the enemy down to stop stun locks. But then they also made it so just flinching doesn't work. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stun locking was a problem, but this new mechanic resolved it, but then they also just removed stunning, so it's less of a decision now, you know? I mean, it needed addressing, but I feel they've stripped down a mechanic that was neat. there were high risk, high rewards to certain moves. Now it's inconsistent, and it still happened. Like I said, during the first, like, tutorial fight of the game, I got, not the first one, the second time you fight him specifically, where he's like an actual fight and not, he dies in 2 hits, because if I had gotten stun locked there, I think I'd have to hand in my gamer card. But, yeah. So it's like the problem hasn't even been, like, resolved, at least fully. But, it's whatever. It's always, you're always going to get detractors whenever you remove a mechanic in a game, unless it was abhorrent. And stun locking, very annoying in the first game, but I feel they may have course corrected a little too hard without actually addressing the issue, because it still happens. Ah, shit, I went the wrong way again. God damn it, where am I going? Even the map is fighting me. Did I probably just misread it, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I really misread that, damn. Oops. Because you're never going to get a dumb attack like, I think it was DG Dimension, that had such a stupidly long wind-up time. Despite it being one of the strongest attacks in the game, it would never hit anything ever. Just because it had such a long wind-up. Even the weakest of enemies would have enough speed to react and just bop you, unless you hit him with a stun or something. Which, again, there's more... Oh shit, I didn't want to use that. Which, again, there's more synergy for stuff like that. Which is why you want to have some kind of complexity without stripping mechanics. Like, stunning should be a mechanic, but probably have it be like diminishing returns. Like, if you over-rely on knockdowns, it becomes less effective over the fight. Meaning, weak, fast attacks aren't the dominant meta, and big, like, finisher attacks like DG Dimension can only be busted out at the end of the fight, so that way fights don't end in, like, one attack. I feel like that would have been a good, at least decent middle ground. And also, you also get a lot more flashy moments like that. Like, you've been grinding down an enemy for a while, you've gotten your stun meter to be so low that you can actually act out of it, or be immune to stuns, for example. You hit him with, like, an actual, like, paralysis status ailment, then you wham out the DG Dimension, hitting them for, like, 2,000, ending the last little bit of their HP you needed to properly finish them off, ending the fight just as you were about to lose. That's clippable kind of a moment right there. That's how you get stories. That builds memories. You get character into something like that. That's how you make people fall in love with a game. Nah, fuck off gear, dude. Always demanding so much of me. It's why I'm amazed there's not been, like, a fan project for this. Even if it was, like, some 2D garbage. Even if that would be totally fine. I feel like fans of this kind of a game would make this some... Why are the fucking Steam notifications on again? Oh, Steam, you're such a good product. See, this is the kind of thing that I could totally see, like, Digimon World 1 in particular, being modded to all hell. Like, I'm surprised Digimon World 1 doesn't have, like, an active modding community. And they have, like, a definitive, like, here's a content mod that makes the game even better. Because Digimon World 1 and this thus far have had a couple big glaring flaws that if they patch them over, they'd be one of the best games ever made. And they're so close. I still adore Digimon World 1, though. Damn, you got long legs. Strut. I guess my expectations for a modding community are a little bit too high. Most of the communities I'm in have a modding one, and I know they're typically few and far between. Not every game is gonna get the Paper Mario Pro Mode followed up by Paper Mario Master Quest treatment of, hey, I'm gonna make a content edition overhaul mod, and then someone else says, hey, that's a good overhaul mod. I'm gonna make my own entire overhaul mod, but even more, like, extreme. Normal people don't do that. That's not normal. You shouldn't expect that. Speaking of which, everyone should go out and play Paper Mario Pro Mode. That's a really sexy-ass Paper Mario mod. That's really, if you like Paper Mario, it's a good time. Maybe don't play Master Quest unless you hate yourself. That one's gone a little too far sometimes, but it's still, like, serviceable. It's just not, like, knocked out of the park. I wish this game was not a pain in the ass to look at the menu. Oh, it's over there. Okay. And the fact that there's a restaurant, like, my wallet's already starting to hurt if I want to use that thing. Hey, Digimon. Oh shit, I just dropped that. No, that's a flashlight. I can't just leave that on the ground. Where'd you go, you little bastard? Where'd you bounce to? I found it. It was underneath my chair, though, and I had to wheel it. So, Digimon does not tell me where people went or what they do anymore. See, it's like a bunch of small moments like this. Like, I would go to Digimon every time I returned to town. Not only because his house was in a very centralized location, so it was very easy to remember to go there, but then he told you every time you rescued a new Digimon, you'd come here, he'd tell you what they do, and he would update you on your prosperity rating. But in this one, I don't even know what most of my dudes do. Most of them don't do anything. But the little bit of flavor text was nice, but it's gone now. That's not fun. Yeah, and he's just telling me that the fucking... Yeah, fuck off. Main plot shit, I don't care about. Anything else I distinctly want to do? I gotta go find the... anemone for Impmon. But I never found that, so I don't know where the hell he wants that, other than it's potentially by the memory cell, in which case I will die again. That is actually why I have lost a life. Do not go there. There is an ultimate there. Don't fuck with Megacedramon. That's a bad time. Maybe if I crank up my offense enough, maybe I'd win, but even then, it's cutting it a little close. Ooh. But I might as well try. We'll train a little bit. Little bit. If we're lucky, cat boy over here, cat girl, I don't know the gender, doesn't matter. Cat Mon will be relevant to anything. Maybe it's because Celeste is supposedly a good game. People probably would not talk about it that much if it wasn't a good game. That's just my assumption. I would assume people would like a game that they play a lot. Oh! Cool. Oh, that didn't do anything. God damn it, Tailmon. You fat bastard. Oh, I got mail! Yeah! Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. The restaurant was a system... Oh, he gave me a sirloin, nice. The restaurant was a system that was totally useful in the first game that I just never used. Just because it was way too expensive most of the time, too inefficient to get there, too inconsistent with weight management, and then by the time I got to the point where I had enough money to spend on the restaurant, too irrelevant because I was too far into the game to give a shit. I feel the restaurant could have used a little bit of... Even if it was just positioned better, that probably would have been enough. If you're not watching your weight and don't care about the money, the positioning thing that was the real tedious bit. If I'm going on a grinding binge, I don't want a second reason to leave the gym other than to go to the bathroom. Perfect timing! Look at him. How does that stay on his head? Come on, guys, be realistic here. There's just no way that shit would work like that. Yes, that hat is SPF 10,000. Also, how is he standing on the wood floors? Now, that's not been explained. It's not made of, like, stone. Alright. Oh. Okay, guys. Which one should I get? Please pick one that I have enough money for. I'll let the audience decide. What sounds better? Fiery Manchu Han Imperial Feast or Burning Fried Rice? I would, however, like to eat just lava. but I don't have enough money for straight lava. Also, I'm 99% sure that would kill my Digimon. Guys are trying to break the bank, I see. Ooh, he be fat. He's really fucking pumped about this. He's making, like, grass noise. he's just going. There he go. Right through the counter. He's actually made of fire. Okay, that is way more of a nebulous stat increase than it was in the first game. Maybe. I actually don't remember specifically what they had in the first game. That is a shitload of stats, assuming you have money. Damn! If you got money to burn, you're getting swole, and you're getting swole, because it's humming fast, hot, and heavy right through your life. Y'all ever just go to a restaurant and feel like you've hit the gym for the last 3 hours? Yeah. Yeah, that's how it be sometimes. Actually, that is actually pretty accurate to how a gym works, except it isn't... You put on weight, but in the wrong kind. I think this episode is seriously just gonna be, hey, let's just do nothing, like, all episode. It's just gonna be, Tailmon sucks, I don't have very many good moves, and I have, like, no money. Actually, I have almost no money. Next time Tailmon goes to sleep, we're gonna have to go venture out into the wild, wild world and actually try to play the game again. Instead of just sitting here spamming training like an animal. Well, time for the most inconsistent one. Easy money. I forget. Wasn't speed like a stupidly dominant stat? Is speed still like stupid good? I don't even remember what speed did. I think it was just how fast you attacked. Like, it reduced the interval in between attacks, but I don't remember. I actually don't think I specifically learned what it actually did definitively, but I remember it being real good. It was one of the big boy stats you kind of just always want in a stupid abundance. I think. Maybe. I gotta take a shit. It's always one of the things I've always been annoyed of when it comes to RPGs. Each game has different, like, standards for what a stat does. Like, when you think in a game, what would speed do? Immediately I would think movement speed. It could be turn speed if it's like an active time battle. Or in some games, it could be even something like accuracy if they don't have dexterity. Or it could be evasion. But I've seen in some games, evasion is also luck. Luck is the only evasion stat. Some games have a dexterity stat. That could be the evasion stat. Or it could not be. Sometimes it just determines the damage difference for certain weapons, and there's no consistency to some of these stats. And so you kind of just gotta guess. You just kind of gotta figure and assume. Like, there's one game I'm playing that I had no idea what, like, what would you think off the top of your hand what a technique score did? I would think accuracy, ability to use certain weapons, maybe, if that's a feature, but technique is such a nebulous stat. Surprise, it's actually specifically only physical evasion. That is defense. But also defense is a stat in that game. It's just the evasion aspect of defense, and very slightly affected like one other stat that it was irrelevant. And it was accidentally the most broken thing in the game, because if you get your tech score high enough, physical attacks have like a 93% chance to just miss. But I would never know that if I didn't look up what the hell evasion did. Or technique. Tech did. Or whatever it was called. Also, Tailmon all of a sudden went from garbage to a god. Tailman over here now just kills. So I guess now we can just do whatever the hell I want, because the world is my oyster at this point. fucking Steam notifications. I think the audio. I think the jury's still out on whether I really find this an amazing game like I did Digimon World 1. This game has a bunch of slight alterations and just narrative changes I'm just not a big fan of. But I think it all comes down to one piece. This game does not let me eat the porta potty to go to take a shit, so this is a bad game. This is the worst game I've ever played. You don't eat the porta potties anymore. It's unforgivable. That's just some inexorable sin, and it shall never be forgiven. You also don't see your Digimon take a shit anymore. That's also a factor for all you weirdos out there. There he goes. I actually haven't shit myself. I don't know. I don't know if the turd still appears. You can tell this game's also been censored because the virus meter is now, like, pink. Maybe it always was. I don't remember. But you don't just see... Like, I haven't actually had a chance to increment my virus meter, aka shit myself, and I'm not going to do that. I don't know about Sukamon. I haven't seen Numemon, which astounded me. 9 times out of 10, even though I know what I'm doing, I still just get Sukamon. Or not Sukamon, no, Numemon, that was it. I normally just get Numemon, which sucks. Fucking Airdramon, get the hell out of here. Which one? Where is this anemone I'm looking for? I was told I gotta find a damned anemone. Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, that's the anemone he wants. I did not even think I could interact with that. That is not... I was literally just mashing the interact button. That's the thing a lot of Japan does. A lot of the time, they censor shit to be pink. It's actually a joke they made in, weird anime just flex over here, but if you've heard of it, the series Bobobo Bobobo. It was one of the classic, like, that was on, like, Toonami and that kind of garbage. It was one of the, effectively, lol, so random animes, but god, I loved that as a kid. And one of the characters, literally has shit for a head. But they censored it as pink, and so in America, like in Japan, it's crazy. He's literally just supposed to have shit for a head. Very weird out of context now that I'm thinking about it. That show was really fucking weird. But they censored it to be ice cream in America, and it was still just as fucking weird. And I don't know how they've managed to maintain weirdness when it went from shit to an ice cream. Because it's still pink, you know, and there was like the little swirl. Do I want to die again? How many of these do I have? I don't have any healing. Okay, I was gonna be like, I want to fight this, but I forgot to buy any healing item. Don't I have like no money? Yeah, I have no money. That's actually what I came out here for. I need money. Hey, Fighting Tom or Jackie Soul, if you guys are still in the know about all the in-between garbage, does this game still just have fishing be stupidly broken? Can I find the trader dudes and just break this game's economy again? I wanted to not do that in the first game, but I totally want to do that in this game. I just want to piss dollars. I probably should go fishing, but fishing is balls, and I like and respect my own time. Why is he what does that buff even do? Why does this game not tell me what buffs do? Yeah, now fishing is way easier. Like, fishing was something you had to invest time into in the first game. Like, you had to learn a system, you had to learn the meta, you had to unlock the good fishing rod. In this game, you just get it. Yeah, you just get, it's just freelo. Also, what the hell is he doing? He's buffing defense or something. Fucking slap this plant bitch. I don't have any healing items though. I just lost because I can't fucking kill him. Yeah, he just slaps. I need money. Time to go fishing, I guess. We're just gonna go fishing for a while. I hope you guys like fish. On a scale of 1 to fish, how much are you guys into fish? Because it had better be fish. I don't think you're gonna like where this stream's going. Oh. Hello, Impmon. Sorry, but your anemone is actually a god, and I cannot act upon it. It's too large. It's too massive. Fish. And now, in case you guys are wondering, yes, I am actually just, like, Jeebus, and I'm walking on the surface of the water. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Can I stop playing now? Can I be done? I don't want to be here anymore. That's not what I signed up for. I did not ask for a dragon. I just wanted to go fishing, man. Just wanted to go fishing, man. Okay, can I ask why Seadramon? Because I'm like, yo, Seadramon was my initial thought process. Like, because remember, Seadramon took like a full hour, it felt like, to encounter. Oh, there's two dudes. Seadramon took like a full hour to encounter in the first game, and also wasn't a fucking fight. Like, Seadramon was broken as all tits because Seadramon in the first game, if you ever caught him, you could ask him, like, hey, teach me a move. And he would literally just teach you a random ice move as long... Well, it wasn't a random. It was the weakest ice move you could learn. And they were all the moves he could learn, and they were the best way of getting ice moves in the game. And it was, like, kind of nutty, but, you know... I don't want the plot fighting Tom, please. I don't want that. I don't want there to be a plot. I don't like that there's other people. Jakiso, it's already been ruined. You're leaving before the bloodshed begins, because I gotta go fucking fishing still. Have fun. I just wanted to go fishing. Why is Sidramon so mad? What did I do? Sidramon, please. You were such a cool guy in the first game. Why you gotta be a meanie? I'll again totally admit, if we were a little bit further on into the stream, I was just gonna end the stream right there. I thought it would have been a good ending punchline to that whole bit, like I get bodied by Sidramon, my heart collapses, and then the stream just ends. I adore those jokes, but the stream hasn't been going on long enough. We still got another, like, solid 30 minutes. Yeah, oh yeah, no, the other humans thus far have been forcing me into cutscenes and have been demanding a plot of me. I literally just, because they're doing the fucking rescue Digimon for the town thing, which is what I want, but then also throwing this other plotline at me, and I don't give a shit. Either make it about the other plotline or make it about the rescuing Digimon in town thing. I don't know why they're both here. Give me a sec, I gotta do a thing. Alright, I have done a thing. The thing has been done. Alright, there we go. Alright, great. Meat. Fish. Games are allowed to have multiple objectives, but they seem to distract from one another. Because, like, the save the people for town thing makes me want to just explore the world, just like the first game. Just go have fun. Just play the game, you know? Like, just go out into a world, explore, and experience the game. But the other characters have narrated this to be a very linear, like an actual RPG. Like, there's a story, you have to follow the characters and do all that kind of stuff, but the design of the world and the whole gimmick with... They horribly contrast each other. It's almost like I directly compared it to something like Skyrim, Fallout, any open world game with a story. How often in those games, unless it's New Vegas because it's a good game, have you just been like, I don't want to do the main plot and then fucked off? Yeah, I want to do that, but I'm not allowed to do that because this isn't actually an open world game now. Hello, boy. I'm fishing. Because meat. Time is not progressing, by the way. I'm just fishing. Hello, Nanjo? Oh, time is... Oh, every time I catch a fish, 5 minutes pass, which is totally worth it, because way more than 5 minutes is passing just from this animation. Unless I fuck it up like that. How you doing, Ninja? How's your day going? How you doing, sexy? Wait, what? It's not Sunday, is it? Yeah, no, it's Saturday. That would be 5:30 my time. I mean, I guess, yeah, I'm down. Fighting Tom, if you want to see me do other stupid non-Digimon World garbage, we're apparently doing a co-stream today. I guess. Time to chill. Actually, yeah, you're the only one here who's not also involved with those, because everyone else here is a regular. Wait, I can use without bait? Fuck off. I want to see what happens if I don't use bait. I can just not use bait, and I can just catch fish anyway. Nice. Got a lot of fish. A lot. Loach, small fish that grew a beard. Eating has a good taste, also raises discipline. That's irrelevant. I just feel something when eaten. Seems to have an ordinary taste. Will make the stomach a bit full, or will fills the stomach when eaten. I don't know which one's which. Our regular time was like 2 hours ago, Ninja. Yeah, I know. I know you mean like tomorrow, but... Fills the stomach only a little. Anchovy, Digitrout. That seems terrifying. I'm just gonna feed him mushrooms. Fuck that. But I don't know what the end goal of this is. Like, I think I sell the fish because I need money. I would just sell the fish, and then you'd probably sell the fish, buy more meat, sell the fish, buy more meat. I would assume, but unless there's like the Mojimon, and you could do like a trading side quest garbage and just break the game. And Ninja's here. Apparently, Cookie, we're doing a Jackbox stream at around in like 4 hours. Because it's only 1:30 and he's asking for 5:30 my time. Which is weird. You're changing the system, Ninja. I don't like it. Stop visiting friends. Now's not the time for that. We all know you don't have friends. Or you shouldn't have friends. None of that's allowed. See, this is why you should only ever have friends that live near you. And if you have online friends, stop it. Because that way, you won't ever have to leave your house, and you can achieve even less with your life. These are all good things. This is where we want to take ourselves. I am entirely expecting one of these screens to have one of the, oh, this has a 2% chance spawn, and then there's just an ultimate, like right there. And I just fucking die. Because, like, oh, hey, there's a Mamemon. I'm gonna go fight it. And then there goes the last heart I had. Yeah, Metal Greymon. I'm pretty sure I can take him right about now. Yes. So each meat is $50. We can equate in the maths by coming to the item shop and selling them. Also, yeah, I don't like the layout of this city at all. It makes this game way more tedious to get around just because this city is fucking hallways. So yes, these are all super worth it. Even anchovies, which are just a direct trade. If I literally get meat, sell all of it. Yeah, I just made fucking bank. I might as well just fish for a while. I guess we're gonna do that until the end of the stream. I only got like 15 more minutes. Yeah, we're online friends, but because we don't live each other, it's not real. It's actually fake. It was a fake friendship. I'm using you for clout. You've been bamboozled. I bet you never would have seen it coming. It's all been a ruse this whole time. I've been using you for your brand. What brand? Because you weren't even streaming at the time. If anything, you were using me for my brand, because you helped build it up. You at least got me to where I am now. Alright, you meat bastard. Seems reasonable. So I just need to get above $2,050. That's all I need. And one of the fish sold for $250, and one of them sold for $600. I think we're fine. Yes, this is all a 10,000 IQ play. I knew you would build a brand, and so I let you build my brand just so I could use your brand. I also am actively fighting against attempts to build my brand because I just want to stream and let that shit flow naturally. I don't want to emotes, discords, all that shit. That's silly. I've already said it before. I'm here more to entertain. And it's why I regularly ask, hey people, what should I stream? Or hey, what can I do to make the stream better? And then people don't tell me, despite the fact that I'd like to know that, because I want them to enjoy it. I'm trying. Please. I want you guys to tell me how to make my shit better. I'm here to entertain, first and foremost. That's what I'm here for. I've always wanted to be an entertainer, ever since I was a little boy. Just a wee lad. It's very entertaining watching a cat with the power of gods in their hand just create light and then use said light to erupt the brains of whomever I demand. That's pretty fucking entertaining. Here's some meat. Assuming I don't fuck up, I should get at typically about minimum double of the investment in fishing, because Digisnappers, I think those are the default one, they sell for 100 and you buy meat for 50. So they're doubling my money. The only one that's a definitive unreturn is if I either fuck up the, game, in which case that's irrelevant, or if I fish up an anchovy, right there, in which case nothing changes. I don't even lose money. Why am I using a different bobber right there? Why is sometimes the bobber different? I got a loach. Where's the fucking bathroom? There's no bathroom nearby, so I'll need to also buy bathrooms. Here, put this in your mouth. I specifically wanted my streams at the beginning to be something I could play with, other people. I wanted to do multiplayer stuff, but I've never gotten a good chance to do that because I've never been big enough. I've always, specifically the one I always wanted to do was something like Mario Party. That was my initial goal in the game I was imagining when I first started streaming. I'd like to be able to stream Mario Party. People could just be in chat and be like, hey, can I want to play some Mario Party? I'm like, oh, hell yeah, you can. And then we just get 4 dudes and we have a good time. But people never want to play fucking Mario Party, and I don't know why. I always want to play Mario Party. Mario Party's a good time. It's also the problem is that a lot of people, that my computer can't handle a lot of the fun multiplayer games. And people, for some reason, don't like multiplayer games. Why do people not want to play okay, I can't really say Mario Kart because I don't have it because I don't have any money. But that is definitely also a factor when it comes to what am I doing with my life. Shit. I don't know why that gets rid of the meat. That I'm assuming that does, at least. We can actually check to see if I've caught 31 things. Because that might destroy the meat when hooking them. I'm not sure. Welcome to fishing. I'm effectively money grinding right now. I got a Digitrout. This is completely different from Digimon World 1. Digimon World 1, I fished as a necessity and never wanted to do it again. In this game, I'm abusing the absolute hell out of it. I also did that in Digimon World 1, but again, that was out of necessity. This is just because I'm like, yo, money. Fuck. I'm gonna not... You keep memeing that, but I don't know why... Why do people not like fucking Mario Party? I don't know anyone, or why anyone would say, hey, playing a 4-man game of Mario Party does not sound like a fucking blast. That sounds like such a good time. I don't know how people can't just... Shit, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking in chat. I heard the splash and the sploosh. Tailmon's like, what the hell are we doing? You're a joke. But I know, Lollifan and Weevil, they're very idle and don't like contributing to society because they don't want to play fucking Mario Party. They're weak members of society. But, god damn it. This takes a long-ass time, though. Luckily, I'm technically saving time, because Again, this animation takes longer than the 5-second penalty I'm given every time I fish. 5 seconds pass, but this animation wholesale takes way longer than in-game 5 seconds. Way longer. Aww. One of these is just gonna be Seadramon, despite the fact that I am definitely not in the area Seadramon should fucking be in. Also, you missed it, Ninja, but Seadramon just showed up and then kicked my ass. He one-hit me. It was a good time. I'd recommend it. Everyone go out and go fishing by standing on the water. You'll summon a big sea dragon who will kill you. It is known as the ultimate way to die. It's the most powerful method. That'll get you in the news, trust me. Shit. So how do y'all like fishing? Y'all having a good time with the fish? Yeah, he got eaten by Seadramon. He got one hit. Seadramon got an attack of opportunity and one-tapped him. And then Jesus didn't have a revive floppy, or restore floppy to heal 1500 HP and MP and died. It was a sad time. They don't tell you about that. That's the one bit they don't like to tell you about. You get a lot of concepts. People ask a lot of fucking questions. What's a restore floppy? Why does he have a floppy disk in the ye olde times? Fug. So LOL fan, how do you like fishing? How are you enjoying this excitement? I learned from Paper Mario Master Quest, you gotta do what you gotta fucking do, and I gotta do this. This needs to be done. Because if I don't do it, the game's gonna be way harder. And no one's gonna have fun. Because it's just gonna be more grinding in the gym. If I don't do this now. Because this gives me more healing items, it gets me more food, it gets me more fun stuff of being able to buy things. With money. But this just, we gotta invest a little bit of that up front, you know what I'm saying? Gotta ingest. Yeah, you gotta do the grind, unfortunately. There's one thing that's like a little awkward about streaming. You can't just cut back these bits. Like I would cut this whole bit out. This reminds me of God, this was really my whole playthrough of doing the Terraria Mobile Challenge. This was the whole fucking thing. There were so many low, slow, and down moments. So let me just see here. So I had 31 and I have 2 left. That means I used 28? No, I used 29 because there's 31. So I should have 20. A couple of them got away. Like 3 got away, I believe. That'd be 10, 28. Well, actually, wait. At 31... I had 31, I had 2 left, that means I should have cost 29 fish. This would be 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 10 is 10, and 20, not 10. And then 8 plus 20 is 28. That means I caught 28 fish out of 29 meat, despite the fact that it said multiple times they got away with my bait. Okay. Hello, cat. What do you want? He wants to eat. Hello, father. Father, it's been so long. I require sustenance, father. Also, I can go back to town and get my more free meat once we get done with this, father. I need to fish 2 more times, boys. I'm sorry. We gotta respect the grind. Also, if I really wanted to go deep with this, I could literally throw the anchovies back and fish something else with them to actually make my fucking money back. We got a lot of anchovies, though, so that'd be... See, like right there, like they took my bait. Bitch. I don't know how you guys... I understand the respect. I don't know how you guys could just sit here and watch this. Like, fighting Tom over here has been here the whole damn time. How are you enjoying this, you mad lad? Let's put some of them anchovies on there. Like fighting Tom. Where do you see the enjoyment in this in particular? God freaking damn it! Okay, fuck you. Okay, the rest of the stream by you mean I'm gonna sell the fish and end the stream, but alright. Thank you for dropping by, Ninja. I appreciate it. I don't actually know what fishing without bait does. Yeah, like, I also thought to do that, but I want to end the stream because I just fished for 15 minutes. It's close to like 10 minutes, but you know what I mean. When I stream for 2 hours... And so that means that's 100 and... Wait, it's 2 bits is 60. That's 120 bits. So that means 10 bits is like a 12th of the stream. That's a pretty meaty amount of time. It brings it down to 110 minutes of progress. And because half of the stream was just grinding brains because I wanted Tailmon to die. Yeah. We have made no actual progress. And how old is Tailmon? 9! Oh. Yeah, Tailmon's getting up there in age. I believe they lived to around 11, 12? I might be misremembering that. I might be highballing that or lowballing it depending on the species, but I remember around the 10s was about how long champions lived for. But I don't remember, though. I don't remember, like, finer details. I have a rough inclination in my mind, but that's about it. I'm almost halfway tempted to just grind a shitload of fish off screen, but I can't do that because time passes in-game each time. So I need to make more money than I spend, which... So I started with $2,050. Do you guys think I made enough? I only tripled my initial investment, just about. And that was 31 meat, and I fucked up twice. And I wasted an anchovy. I would have 50 more bucks. Yeah, I think that's a really, really good investment. Why do I keep Tailmon? I can't exactly get rid of the damn thing now, can I? That's not a mechanic in this game. I can't just kick it out and catch another one. No, I have to stick with it. At least for now. I can make it better, and I mean, it's better now. But that's what I was doing. I was trying to give it brains. I was training brains, trying to do like a 1% chance of it learning a random new move, because that's not how you're supposed to learn new moves in this game. It doesn't like... Why did I leave there? I think I needed to go shopping. Oh, I actually got enough. Yeah, I'm actually fine. Huh. But yeah, that's the main reason I was getting all uppity about it, is because Tailmon didn't have any other new moves, and I was either going to go until Tailmon learned a new move, or until Tailmon died. Tailmon learned a new move, and so Tailmon's still here. Because, like Cookie, in this game, they're like Digimon. They're like Tamagotchi. So, like, Tailmon is 9 days old, and after about 11, 12-ish days, Tailmon will either digivolve into the next form, assuming I meet the stat requirements, which I most assuredly don't, or will die. And then will be reborn into a new egg as you train up a new one. And a small, like 1% of the stats of what I have right now will carry over. But what's more relevant is the moves that I learn in this playthrough carry over. So, Light Soul and Muscle Charge that Tailmon has learned will carry over, meaning you slowly build up a repertoire. And as you get trainer levels, you slowly get stronger and stronger Digimangos. So it's a slow and, it's an involved process. It's neat. I'm Tamer rank 0 because I'm bad. But, alright, anyway. That was a lot of fishing. So anyway, I hope y'all have enjoyed. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, and peace.